I'm here at Radio Row with Pat McAfee. So, Pat, obviously you were the punter for the Colts for 9 seasons. So after your retirement, what made you want to pursue, creating the Pat McAfee Show, and why was it the next endeavor you wanted to take in your career?
Well, first of all, it is an honor to be here with you, Paisan Santino. Thank you so much for the opportunity to chat, man. You've been killing it all week. You look good. You sound good. Your question is a great one. I think while I was in the league, I was very fortunate to have a lot of really cool people around me. I got a chance to do some media. I got a chance to do some stand-up. I got a chance to have a merch business. Got a chance to do a podcast. And I got a chance to see that there was fulfillment outside of football. And I no longer wanted to spend my time kicking balls on 4th downs when the offense failed. So I think I just, kind of got a chance to experience some stuff outside the field, fell in love with it, and never could imagine this. The show still stinks, but people seem to enjoy it, so I'm trying to enjoy it as much as possible.
Definitely doesn't stink.
Oh, Tino.
Moving on to Aaron Rodgers. I'm a huge Packers fan, huge Aaron Rodgers fan. I watch your interviews that you do with him, every Tuesday during the season. What's something that you kind of learned about him from all the time that you spent with him that fans and just people in general wouldn't know about him?
Well, it kind of got lost in the entire transaction about the immunized situation. But that dude had like a 500-page report that he was ready to go. Like, you're talking about one of the most studied, diligent, and deep-thinking people. Like, I think that is something that I've learned through my conversations with him. I don't know him that well out of our conversations. A lot of our relationship people have seen on the internet. But the fact that we get a chance to chat with him for 45, 50 minutes every single week in the middle of the season, back-to-back seasons where he wins MVPs, it's been really cool. And I think that is the thing that people have got to experience. Is just like, he is a very, very deep-thinking, thoughtful person, and he happens to be the best ball thrower of all time. So I love him. I'm very thankful for him. We went through some stuff this year, and by we I mean he, and I took a lot of ricochet shots from my flabby arms, but it's been a very fun relationship, getting to learn about one of the greatest of all time, and I'm very lucky for it.
You mentioned the back-to-back MVPs. Obviously, he was awarded his 4th MVP last night at the NFL Honors. It's obviously an opinion question, but did you feel that he deserved that over Tom Brady?
Yeah, I think personally, obviously, I'm going to say yes. He played almost perfect football. Like, I think that is an interesting thing. Now, Tom Brady is obviously the greatest of all time. His rings say that. His performance say that. His record says that. His teammates say that. And I think it's very, very honorable, everything he's done. And I'm happy he is, sailing off into the sunset. Maybe. Yeah, but Aaron played perfect football, and it's just like one of those things where I think it was very evident when he wasn't on the field what the team looked like. But Tom Brady had a very deserving year as well. So, it's not like I don't think you're going to get any hot takes from me saying, oh, the guy didn't deserve it. I think there's a lot of great football players, and I'm happy Aaron got his 4th, but nobody would have been surprised if Tom would have got it as well.
Definitely. And, you had your live show here last night at Radio Row. You had that live audience, all your fans. And, I was one of the people that spoke to you after the show, and I saw you basically just talk to pretty much every single fan that was there. You, AJ, your entire, all your co-hosts and stuff. What is it about your fans that you love so much, and why do you feel it's important to take the time with them?
They're the greatest humans on earth. Our show stinks, and I have no idea why they watch. But the fact that they do, and through the entire quarantine, we were very lucky in Indiana. So a lot of shows in New York had to stop because social distancing, and they weren't prepared. LA shows had to stop. So there was a time during the quarantine, because we're in Indianapolis, Indiana, and we have a grotesquely oversized office, that we were the only ones that were able to go live, pretty much. So as we got live through quarantine, we kind of spent the days with a lot of people. And as the number of concurrents grew, it was almost like I just couldn't wait to see the people that are the reason why we were able to do what we were able to do. And we thought this week we were going to be able to have fans every single day. That's why we came out here on Monday, because we thought the fan section was going to be every day, all day. We were going to get to see a lot of people. It was going to be great. Then we saw the schedule where fans weren't allowed any of the times where we were there. So we had to create a show for it. And there was still some stuff that happened. But yeah, I can't wait to see the people and thank the people. And I think that's how we all feel. Like, the people that spend their days with us are the greatest people on earth. Getting to see them in person was awesome, and hopefully we'll get a chance to do a lot more of that.
Definitely. Final question. Obviously, we're here in LA, Super Bowl 56 at SoFi Stadium. You got Joe Burrow versus Matt Stafford. Great quarterback matchup, 2 gunslingers. If you had to make a pick for the game, who would it be? And the X factor, I guess, for the game, if it's Ramsey, Donald, whoever it would be, who would it be?
Yeah, I appreciate the question, and I understand the question, and I love the question. I have no idea who's going to win this game. The Rams could win by 50 and the Bengals could win, and everybody would be like, yeah. And I think that's the thing about the Bengals team is we have no idea what they are, because they're this young team that has no idea why or how they are what they are. They are in the biggest game and they have no idea. That's because all they know is big games. So it's you have no idea how they're going to perform. They're going to be relaxed. They might come out guns blazing, and the Rams might come out a little tight, like they did against the Patriots years ago. So it's like I have no clue what's going to happen. I know there's a lot of good prop bets out there. I think the quarterbacks are going to run. Obviously, I think you can look for the backfield to maybe be checked down for receiving yards. You can look at, but if Aaron Donald wants to. Like Aaron Donald can. Like if Von Miller wants to, he can take over the game. Jalen Ramsey, I'm excited to watch him and Jamar kind of go at it. I think that's going to happen a little bit. But I think it's going to be an explosive game. And I'm very, very excited to be here.